If I drink a non-alcoholic beer, like athletic beer, is it a relapse? This has less than 0.5% of alcohol in it. It does have some alcohol in it though. It's less than 0.5%. Am I going to relapse now? Am I going to start drinking more? Am I all of a sudden I'm going to go on a bender? You know what I have learned when it comes to non-alcoholic beers is it is not for everybody, and it also depends on where you're at in your sobriety. I will say this, there was a time where I used non-alcoholic beers as a reason to relapse. I used it as an excuse to relapse, and that was when I was not ready to be sober. I will say this, when you are ready to be sober, there's nothing wrong with having a non-alcoholic beer. There's nothing wrong with having a beer and a burger every now and then. I will say I'm very conscious of my health. And so when I look at the calories in this, it's only worth having one of these. I'm not going to drink a bunch of them because it's not going to get me drunk and it doesn't really give me that feeling. It's just nice to have it. It's nice to be outside and just kind of enjoy a little bit. But it's not something even I drink every single day. When it comes to being an alcoholic though, when you are not ready to get sober, you will find every excuse in the book to start drinking. And a lot of times it is going the route of a non-alcoholic beer, figuring that since you can handle non-alcoholic beer, you might as well go to alcohol beer. And essentially our sobriety is our sobriety. It is different for everybody. Just because something works for you doesn't mean that's going to work for everyone. And I know that. I got sober 7/25/17. It is one day at a time. It's fighting forward with everything that you got. Healing your trauma does a huge thing for you though. And I will say that is once I really worked on a lot of my trauma, my desire to relapse, my desire to drink is not there. And again, it's different for everybody, whether you go to inpatient treatment, outpatient treatment, therapy, therapist, medication, whatever might work for you. Whether it's going to NA, AA, finding out the right doctors, get help. That's what it's all about. Download Sunflower Sober. They're tagged in the bio up there. They're linked down below. Get help. Start tracking your day sober. Start telling people you're an addict and start putting in the work because it is worth it and you're worth it. You got this one day at a time.